Oh, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxshare, on the panel is my mate, Bridgeman. Evening, Bridge.
Oh, good evening to you, Oxshare. Big good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
Do you know what we done last night, Bridge?
Go on.
We never opened the phone lines.
Did you not?
We didn't.
Why?
We get that engrossed in my strikers. We never opened the phone lines. Would you believe that?
I have to admit, it was really enjoyable last night. Taking part in it in the discussions and just listening to the boys talking was amazing. Just amazing.
Aye. All right. So we never. Anyway, obviously, the club. I think it came for the club that obviously there'll be no. The season tickets only gone on sale next week. They'll be still looking to see what the deal's going to be. So Rangers try to look after the support.
Excellent.
Once again, good thing. I hope.
Oh, absolutely, pal. Absolutely.
The bigger picture, yes. And I don't think that the people we've got in charge will let us down, mate.
Well, that's what we hope not. Anyway, I was saying that last night. I want Rangers to do the right thing, and whatever that is, I'm in.
Yeah,
follow it all the way for sure.
I'm all in, mate. I'm all in. So everybody's safe in the Bridge household. Everybody's
safe here. The missus. She's practicing new moves to hit me with things, throw things at me, you know. She's a shot. Well, she's for Partick, so it's expected, you know. People for Partick are like that, you know.
Obviously, a lady.
A lady indeed. Mind you, if you Partick Cross, I don't know if the lady's in there.
That makes it. That's a different breed of
no, well.
Different breed of people, person altogether.
Unbelievable, let me tell you.
Once you get past that Highland Street, there's nothing. It's different.
Oh my God! What a woman!
Last night, good bit of fun. But it's your show, so if people want to join us, what's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online when you brought in the call with a one and only old school blue or Fox. Phone in and they'll phone you back if possible. Sometimes we're too busy. It's unbelievable. Well, we've been joined by our first caller right off the back. The star of last Friday's show. I met his wife now. Well, no, I've spoke to his wife. He doesn't know it, but I phoned his phone by mistake and she answered it. So I've spoke to her. It's Albert. How are we doing, Albert?
I'm good, guys. How are you all doing?
Hi, Albert.
I'm a bit worried about you.
Indeed.
Don't worry about me, mate. I'm fine. I need to be that coronavirus. Need a good runner to catch me. I'm darting about this house, dodging it all over the place.
I was just asking people to be sensible, Albert.
That's it, mate. I just follow the rules, basically. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to do it, but just follow the rules. Be sensible. Be fair to other people as well. You know what I mean? It's not just yourself. It's other people and the good of the community, as it were.
As my granny would say, take the Protestant way.
Of course, mate. Of course. That's the exact way you should be doing it. And I think they do. I think the Rangers supporters will be following the rules. They always do.
Yep. Remember, there's others. Anyway, we've also been joined by young Port Bear. Evening, Port Bear.
All right, boys. Bridgeman, Ox and Albert.
How
we doing, boys?
How you doing, pal?
Very good, very good. Just breathing away down here, working my wee butt off, so a wee night after night, thank God.
What's the latest on the old...
We're pillar slip shop.
Aye, pillar case.
Yeah, but still going strong, mate. The demand seems to be growing by the day, which is a good thing.
Well,
so.
Put 3 out and I'm still waiting.
I think people are getting the catchment area. You're well out.
Do you go anywhere near the West End, Port Bear?
The West End of West.
Well, you shouldn't make promises you can't keep. That right, Albert?
That's that. I mean, I wish you'd have told me it was a catchment area. I had the route 8 o'clock being the clap, and then I said, hang about with that pillar slip. Somebody will come and fill it up for you. So I should have come in about 11 o'clock last night. But nothing.
We're also rolling out 2 test centres down here, mate, Monday and Tuesday for the coronavirus testing as well. So that should be fun. Not So all the things are gearing up and getting a bit more serious to get people tested.
All the best to you and your colleagues, mate. People aren't as when you need them, and just stay sensible and stay safe, mate, for yourself and all your family.
Cheers, mate. Cheers for that.
Here on that one. Here on it. That's to all the Rangers fans everywhere. Stay safe.
Make it a blue day for the NHS.
Oh, definitely, mate. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Big respect to them as well.
Right. I don't know if you heard the show last night. Just your own quick views on some of the strikers that was picked out. Used to a similar ages, Old Bear and Port Bear. Oh, you bad beauty. Stardom would be awful proud of me.
I don't know if that's an insult to you or a compliment to me, but anyway, I'm taking it as a compliment.
Let's just
I listened to last night.
At the same time.
I listened to Strikers last night. It was good. It's good stuff. Didn't agree with some of them, but it was good stuff.
Who was yours? Who was the controversial ones for you?
McCoist was number 10 for me.
Right, okay. All right, man.
And you're
not the first one to ever say that, mate.
And you'll know who my number one is. It's always the same one. Colin Steen.
Goal scoring record wasn't great, mate.
Yeah, being a centre forward, it's no odd. I know the game is about goals. No, I mean I know that, but for a position, it's no odd but just scoring the goals at centre forward. It's about leading the line.
To take the first 3 games away, you never done a lot. He was a brilliant centre forward, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So it's different styles, different types, and it's just what you actually prefer to see yourself. No, I mean they don't make anybody a bad player because you're sticking a number on them. No, I mean it's just what. Sorry, mate. I remember we're only having a bit of fun, huh?
It's just preferences, and it's good to hear it. No, I mean because you look at your player who you think, and then you listen to somebody else talking about their player, and you're going, I never actually thought it that way about him. No, I mean, and you sort of look at it a wee bit different to then on, and it's good. I like it for that. It's opened my eyes in my mind for a few players that I didn't rate. But now I actually think about what the boys were saying and going, well, I'm actually right with him. The only one I'm never going to change my mind on is Kenny Miller because I just don't like the boy. I just don't.
Well, one of my all-time favourites, isn't he, Bridgeman?
Yes, indeed.
Port Bear, I don't know if you've heard it. Did you hear that?
I did, mate. I did listen to it this morning. So I did after late last night. So I listened to it this morning. I got up. So I know interesting that. I've got a different view in strikers. I view guys like, McCoist and Derek Johnston, Marco Negri, just off penalty box, goal machines, Chris Boyd, Ali McCoist, they're just all goal machines for me. But I prefer your all-round striker, guys like Michael Mould and even Rod Wallace to the extent I never heard of, I don't remember him getting mentioned this morning, but Rod Wallace for me was a wee cracking striker, industrious as hell. About the boxing stuff, but could also chip in with a goal. And I like guys that bring a bit more, to their game than just put the ball in the net. But you can't doubt like some McCoist, Chris Boyd's scoring record, mate, because it's outstanding, mate. Over 300 goals for the club. You just can't.
Can I come in on that one, Alex? Yeah.
Yeah, on you go.
Just to say 2 things. One, we did speak about Wallace after the choices, and it was a wee slide in there where everybody agreed he was a smashing striker. But can I just say that one of the guys that I didn't include in my top 10, but I thought he scored one of the best goals I've seen at Ibrox, and the occasion and everything as well. He scored against Hibs in he scored the 3rd goal against Hibs, and I think he lost that young boy Fraser Fivey, and he's still running about the Cortland Roads. Wycombe. Fabulous goal, fabulous run, everything about it. Wonderful goal for me, and the occasion was tremendous. Just sublime, just sublime. So I never included him, but that was a great goal, great occasion.
Rod Wallace, mate. When you think back, he'll be remembered fondly in the Rangers archives, all there, because he scored the winning goal against them. It won us the treble.
Aye. He was a cracking wee player, industrious wee player. You know what I mean? And he was. Put Bill's right. He was deadly wee guy. You know what I mean? You gave him half a chance, he will put it away for you. But the one I liked the most, I don't want to change the player, but the one I liked the most is wee Nacho. I mean, wee Nacho, a dozen goals a season you get off a wee Nacho, but it's the right dozen goals. I keep saying that about strikers. It's all right scoring 20 goals, but if you're scoring the second and third goal or third and fourth goal of a 4-0 win or something like that, it's not that important. But if you're scoring the 1-0 to win a cup, or you're 1-0 to get through a semi-final and you're scoring that goal, or 2-1 and you scored the second goal, you know what I mean? And that's wee Nacho's game. He scored a lot of important goals for us, and that's how I rate that wee guy very, very highly. Where McCoy scored a lot of goals, but he scored a lot of important goals, don't get me wrong, he did, but 12 goals in the season, if it's the right 12 goals, is really, really important for a team. Really important for a team.
I mean, obviously, if this keeps up for a few weeks, maybe I'll get Fox one day to go through all his goals and see how many points it won for us.
Aye. He'll be there a while.
No, but I get your point. People would say that about that Morris Johnson when he joined us. He was maybe only thrown in with 20 goals a season, but a lot of them were winners.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that are worth points. You know, people have mentioned that before. Ali would get 5 goals, 4 goals, a hat trick. You know, when you won 4-0. You know. But aye.
It is important, no. I mean, I'm not trying to decry what the guy done. I mean, it is important they 4 goals. No, I'm not saying that for a minute. But you know yourself in these tight games. For example, this season's a good example. We needed that one wee goal. That wee goal gets you your victory at Kilmarnock, or your victory at the other draws we had, the one each with Hearts. I mean, somebody pops up and gets that 2-1 victory. These are the really, really important goals, and it's not always the star player that gets that goal. That's what I try to say that boy Docherty. See if he can turn himself into a player that gets the goals. Worth his weight in gold. He's worth his weight in gold then. And there'll be teams all over the world searching for him if he can actually turn himself into that player.
I think it's the last time we've seen Docherty was against, was it East Fife? Was East Fife in the Cup? Who did we play in the Cup?
Stenhousemuir.
Stenhousemuir, East Fife.
Stenny, wasn't it?
Stenhousemuir in the Cup. We've seen the boy play. I just don't. I think he's one of the players that the managers just doesn't fancy, mate. And it's not about Endeavour and Hart. I just think it's his final choice on the ball that he get away with it playing with Hamilton or Hibs, but when playing with
the Rangers.
No, the Rangers, and I'd love the boy to make me eat my words and get it right, because I have a lot of time for the young man. Port Bear.
You know, I've spoken with Docherty on here quite a lot, mate. I do like you, boy. You know, I do rate him, but I just don't know what kind of midfielder he is. I know what at the times I've saw him play, and I've saw him play a couple of games for Hibs, obviously, because he's a Rangers man. I watch him. So, you know, what I do like about him is his directness. When he gets the ball, he's a ball carrier. He likes to carry the ball, and that's one thing I don't think we've got in the middle of the park. There's nobody in your midfield really that steps out for the position and goes beyond the striker, but he does that, and he's been doing it for Hibs as well. I haven't noticed it, but I do understand what you mean. It's his final decision making in the final third of the park. You know, the passes, he does lack that. He does, but you know, he might get another pre-season chance at Rangers. You know, maybe if these are things that he can work on. I mean, you definitely work on that. You know, your final decision making. You can definitely speak to people and, you know, get coached that. But I do like, you know, his driving force.
Do you think?
I like that.
Do you think you can coach that picture that you see in your head?
I think you can coach it to a certain extent. I mean, I know what you're talking about. That does come natural to a lot of guys. Just that killer pass. I know. I get what you mean. But you know, you could teach a guy to put it in the right place. There's no doubt about that. You can learn. You can watch DVDs nowadays. You know, you can watch where your players are making runs. You know what your strikers or your other midfielders, wingers, etc.
I think you're right with that one. I think you're right with that one. You can pick. You can't teach the pictures. You either see the picture or you don't see the picture. You know what I mean? It's for the killer boys, and that's the ones that that make good players brilliant players. You know what I mean? They see the pictures very, very easily. You know what I mean? Whereas ordinary players just don't. But making that choice, that just simple pass. You know what I mean? A lot of the players in the team now don't make that. Tavernier's a classic. He didn't make the right choice enough times for me. And if he did, what a player he is, man! If he could just make that right choice.
He just improve his percentage. I mean, you're talking about somebody seeing the picture. Obviously, like the rest of us, I've been watching a lot of different stuff and about the Rangers and that, and all games and different things. And 1986, and a kick out for Chris Woods, and Cooper just flicks the ball around the corner. An act of genius for Durant to run through and score. Now, on that park of 22 people, Durant's got the foresight to make a run, which he was absolutely magnificent at, even as a boy. But it was only Cooper that could make it happen. Only Cooper.
Yeah, how the guys looked on that
picture. I remember that goal. That was a brilliant goal.
Aye, August 1986. I think it was the first live league All-Firm game. I think it was.
I think that. Sorry, pal. I was going to say about Can I just talk about the boy Doherty? I think the young lad Doherty will be a smashing player, but I don't think he'll be a smashing player for Rangers. I don't think he's got it. I never did. I didn't actually. I was the one person that said no, we shouldn't bring him here. We'd brought him, so he got my support. And yes, sometimes he looks okay on the ball, but he's not got that vision. He's not got the vision for me. He's not got the vision. He doesn't read the game. He doesn't read the game to the level it's required. And you watch sometimes the ball comes to him and it just bumps up and hits him in the shin and things like that. Unfortunate things that happens to players. But he just, to me, he's a smashing player at the level, probably the level he's at the new with Hibs or another team. For him to get back into Rangers, he needs to improve quite dramatically, to be honest. It may happen, and I wish him all the best. And if it does happen, then we'll get a great team out of it. But I just don't see it.
The three players that comes to my mind for that vision right away is Wilkins, Tugai and Mendes. They guys just had that picture. The picture was there all the time for them. Just brilliant. You could pick out passes all over the place, know what I mean? So that's a sort of, you can't teach that. That's just God-given that. You can't teach that. But if you're talking about just passing the ball at the right time to the right player in the right way, you can teach that. You definitely can teach that.
Anyway,
Guy Mendes were two classes of football all seen. Sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry, no bother, mate. We've been joined by George Logan. Evening, George.
How's it all doing, boys? All right?
All right, you're good.
All right, George.
You're good self.
Aye, sound very good.
Hi, George.
Your conversation. How you doing, Bridge? All right? Just listening to your conversation there. There's another good topic. I mean, last night I think was a good one. We could have only spoke about that for 3-4 hours if you wanted to, about the strikers we've had over the years. But the one I was going to ask you if you didn't mind, Docs, is goals that you've actually seen when you've been there. I heard it on another station earlier, and they said just a goal that you could wish you could be at the game in the morning and see. Obviously, I've had loads over the years, but for me, I've probably picked out two. I mean, the Mendes goal. That's what you need to say. The Mendes goal. You can't remember one you're talking about, but the one that he scored against them, or the Jelavic overhead kick, for me, is probably two of the best goals I've seen. With my own eyes, like these boys have probably all seen different goals for different eras, but I think the Pedro Mendes one is probably hard to beat. Oxford, if I'm perfectly honest with you.
Well, I was lucky to be at the Driver Cup final when Cooper won his magic, mate, as a boy. But if you're asking me goals that I wish I'd seen live, and I've been lucky, if you like, my Rangers supporting career, I've been to most of the big games that I've been about. I've been lucky, fortunate, and whatever, but I wasn't there the night that Laudrup scored with a header. And I would have gave up a lot to being there at Tannadice that night. But I would have to go for Cooper's goal against them in 1979, mate, and what I seen live. Great question, but Port Bear.
I think probably Jelevic's overhead kick up at Aberdeen. Is that what you mean, George? That's probably one of the ones I'd love to have seen up there. And that cracker for me was probably Barry Ferguson's free kick in the final into far right corner. That was a screamer for me, and it turned the match. And again, I wish I was there for that game as well. So probably them two, mate.
I was sitting next to Alec McLeish's brother that day.
Oh, yeah.
Aye. And do you know who was in the Rangers dugout that day?
No, go on.
Gordon Strachan.
In the Rangers dugout?
In the Rangers dugout.
True story that, aye.
Yeah? Was that, George?
See, I'm saying that's a true story. I've heard that before. Aye, he was in the Rangers dugout that day at Hang with Alex McLeish, wasn't he?
Aye. Forgot to get him a ticket. I had to put him as a sub.
You know, I have to say, guys, that's one of the guys I've got no time for, Gordon Strachan. He was a marvellous player, but really and truly, he's no my player. I would never have wanted him in my team, ever. Seriously.
Is that because of how his career developed, Bridge?
No, I think it's just everything about him. Everything. I just don't like the guy. I don't like the way he is. And
just because he's a jobby.
Well, it could be that. It could be something as simple as that. I just don't see. Gordon Strachan, of course, was a smashing player, and most people that followed football would have said that. He had a great career doing in England, a great career at international level. But to me, he's never a Rangers player. He could never have been a Rangers player for me.
I never said he was, did I?
No. I'm saying I never liked him.
I'm only telling you.
I appreciate his player, but my goodness gracious, I didn't like him. He must
have been about 45 when that happened. I'm only telling you a true story.
I know, pal. I understand. I'm only telling you that you talk about Gordon Strachan, and I appreciate everything about him. But he's somebody I would never have liked at Rangers. I would never have liked him.
I don't get any Christmas cards for him or that. Don't need to worry about it. What about yourself, Albert? George?
Oh, I've got three, mate. I've got the Driver Cup one. I was at that game, seen that goal. Brilliant goal. And the other two is Ray Wilkins against Emma Ibrox, the 5-1.
Oh, yes, was at that game.
And the other one's Tern. Remember Tern?
Aye, the only thing that annoyed me about Tern's goal, mate, when we won that week, we blew it.
Aye, but it's the sweetest hit I've ever seen, by the way. It really was, man. It was something else. But that's the three.
I would think that was actually a harder strike than Wilkins.
Aye. And when he scored that goal, we all went, "Oh, we've got a player here, man. This is a player." But he was never stopped being injured. He was always injured.
Aye. Great picks, mate. Great pick. And what about goals that you never seen that you'd like to have seen?
Oh, is it just Rangers? Is it anybody?
Rangers, it's called Rangers Radio, mate. The clues on the
I know, but there's some great goals I'd like to see. But
you know what I mean? Let's just open it up. All right, you're going for that Tommy Gemmels then, are you?
All right, behave. No, come on, that's it. No, come on, I need a drink now after that.
It's Rangers Radio, you know what I mean? He's wanting to go for Tommy Gemmels.
He's of that vintage.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Can I give a couple of goals that I've seen?
Albert.
All right. Sorry.
On you go. Albert's thinking. On you go.
No, I was just going to say that quite recent. More recent. I gave you one with Martin Wycorn. I thought that was a fantastic goal, and I think that the goal Morella scored when the wee guy back heeled it to him. Remember the wee Candias?
Aye, in Europe. Aye.
Inside the box, and he ran through and put it in the net. Fantastic! Just fantastic. These to me were great goals. I just loved it.
And what about goals that you would have liked to have seen live, mate? For the Rangers.
Collinstein and Cup Cup. Collinstein.
I wondered when you were going to come to that, mate. The clues on the name, Bridge, Rangers Radio, yeah?
Rangers Radio, pal. Yeah, I agree with Albert on that one. I agree. I'd like to have seen the Willie Johnson one.
Willie Johnson one, the first goal was an absolute belter, wasn't it?
That's it. That's the one I'm talking about.
Dave Smith didn't do a lot in that game, but what a cross it was.
Foxy will be battering you in a minute.
And what about your good self, George?
I mean, the one, obviously, but you said about the Cooper one. I think that's probably the most famous goal. So that's probably the one I'd love to have really seen. But obviously, I've seen the one on the telly with Mark Catley against Leeds Hawks. I think that was a special goal as well. And I think that the atmosphere and the occasion and that would have just been something special. And even the guy that
was special for me,
Marseille.
George, when he scored that goal, I jumped up and got a right Sonian in the chin.
I can imagine that. Was it Gary McSquegan that scored against Marseille?
Aye, in '92.
Aye, he just that one as well. I mean, there's no often spoken about, but I always remember that goal. Just things like that. I mean, when I say the Pedro Mendes one, Ox, I think he could have done that every week, because I remember he'd done it against Partick Thistle, that lot, and he'd done it against Inverness, just 3 or 4 weeks, or a space of no time at all. Like, you know what I mean? So I think he was a right special player for us. But when you're talking about top players, I mean, the one you say, the Cooper one, I'd love to have seen David Cooper play.
Thinking back, Paul Bear, that game when we scored, Cooper Jardine and John McDonald scored for us that day. I think we won 3-1, I think. And it was only the Dryborough Cup, which was a wee bit of a pre-season thing, but fabulous goals. Sandy Jardine scored one. He ran for his own box, near enough with the ball, put it in. John McDonald scored a great goal. But for memory, mate, and it might be your memory of playing tricks, I think when Cooper put that ball in the net, I don't think it was a cheerman up. Everybody just stood and looked and thought, did we just witness that?
It was unbelievable, wasn't it? It was a jaw dropper, man. You're like, I mean, half the one was like that. I looked at my mate looked at me, and I went, did he just flick that out on their heater? He was like, I think so. Just couldn't believe it. It just, and the ball just seemed to, I don't know about you, but seeing the ball was going into the net, it just seemed to take ages to roll over the line. I know it didn't, but it just seemed that way.
I think I've seen Colin Jackson talking about it, and they said the game seemed to stop when Cooper was in slow motion and everybody else was running about. And that summed it up perfectly, I thought.
It was something to see. It really was. It was one of the moments in your football life where you'll never forget. If you've seen it, you'll never forget it. You know what I mean? It's just one of the moments. I mean, I bet you. I don't think anybody ever actually asked Cooper about it himself, because I don't ever remember him talking about it. But it's one goal that if he was still alive today, that you would be talking about all the time to him, saying, "Tell us about this." In fact, he'd probably get fed up answering questions about it, because. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic goal.
Aye, it was great memories. I think it was about August, mate, sunny day. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful day.
And we won. Aye, a good question, George, good question. So, Albert, tell us this goal. It's no for the Rangers you wish you'd seen live.
Of Brazil in the 70 World Cup.
Oh, right. Not a bad move, was it?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the nearest one. If that Pele was that good, see all the moves he show you. So when he dummies it and he hits it for the halfway line and he's fantastic header. He misses all the time.
He wouldn't get a game for that.
Terrible, isn't it? It's just
finishing like that. He wouldn't get a game for us.
You ever noticed that, Port Bear?
I always it divides opinion, doesn't it? Pele, Maradona, who's your favourite? You know, I can't pick between the two of them. For me, they're different players, but aye.
I remember
it's like the old Messi Ronaldo question, isn't it?
In fact, I think that was the same year that Cooper done his show out at Hampden. Maradona burst on the scene with Argentina. His first time we'd seen him in the flesh, and we knew we'd seen something special. But aye, some great goals there, George.
Can I come in with one? I know. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say one I would love to have seen T-Bridge, and when you're talking about Brazil, it was the Roberto Carlos free kick.
Against France.
That was really something special. Like
when that ball moved, you mean the bend?
Wow. Like a banana, 25 degrees.
12 feet beyond the post, I reckon it was at one point.
The best part about that goal, George, was the wee ball boy. You see the wee ball boy behind the goal? Watch him. He's away chasing the ball away on his left, and it turns back into the goal.
Can I mention two goals? Because we were talking about World Cups and that. And there was one, I think it was a friendly. It was England versus Brazil in the Maracana. and John Barnes scored it. And what a fantastic goal!
All right, so we're not allowed to be friendly with Gordon Strachan, but you can be.
No. I'm just saying for a goal, right?
You know what I mean?
I think that was brilliant, and also obviously Maradona against England. Argentina, brilliant.
Heroes, John Barnes, he's letting the cat out of the bag now, Albert, isn't he?
No, not a hero, but a great goal. A great goal.
He was one of my favourites. He was one of my favourites, I know, John Barnes, because he made a complete pig's ear out of there. That was good. Enjoyed his time at Parky.
I mean, 1998, guys. 1998, Albert's goal against Celtic. One of the runs for like midfield. He goes about 3 or 4 and just sticks in it opposite corner.
Was that the semi-final? That was the semi-final of the Scottish, wasn't it?
Aye. I loved that goal, mate, because we knew Alberts could move, but to take on 3 and 4 players and then go left, but cut the ball into the top right hand corner. What a bloody strike! He's getting lots of good goals.
I loved Jelovic's goal when we Vice passed it to him, and he put it in. It seemed to take, like we were talking of one earlier, it seemed to take forever, and it hit the left hand or Rangers right hand post. If you thought Celtic left hand, and it ran across, and I thought it was going to go past him, but it managed to spin in. Oh, wonderful! What drama! Brilliant!
Was that the last cup we won?
It probably was, actually, yeah.
Anyway, we've been joined by Andy for Leeds. Evening, Andy.
Hello, how you doing, boys? Everybody okay?
How are we doing, mate? You're
Great,
good self?
Yeah.
Not too bad. I was supposed to be doing in Wales for 2 or 3 days for my 40th wedding anniversary, but obviously I got stoplight, didn't it? So, so back in school again next week, like, so on you go. Just carry on, don't you?
Silver lining, mate.
You just keep doing it, don't you?
Who were you going away with for your 40th wedding anniversary?
Bruno Alves. My 3 goals, my favourite 3 goals for you is Colin Steen to stop them, Ian Ferguson against the Sheep in the cup final, and Ray Wilkins against the Filth in the 5-1 game. That's
the question George asked was your favourite goal that you saw, and also a goal that you weren't there that you'd like to have seen.
And I like to have seen Big DJs against the Filth in the League Cup final.
Right.
David Cooper.
That one.
Yeah, I'd have liked to have seen that one. Like, I wasn't obviously wasn't there that day. Like
David Cooper's against Aberdeen.
David Cooper against Aberdeen, definitely. Aye.
All right.
And,
I don't think I've ever seen a ball hit so hard. I don't care what anybody says.
No, you still see it now, can't you?
Is that the free kick at Hampden?
The equaliser.
Oh, I said that. Somebody said it before on here. It was the sound of the net, wasn't it? Poof, the way it hit the net. It was fantastic.
If I'd have been in a World Cup, mate. If I'd have been in a World Cup final or
any league.
That goal would have been in folklore. It's just unbelievable how hard he hits it. Bridgeman.
The Cooper goal was just wonderful, wasn't it? The sound of the net is the thing I remember. It sounded as if it was a kind of deathly silence in the stadium, and then the ball, you could hear him hitting the ball and the ball hitting the net. It was just like all the one sound. Whee, gone. Fabulous. What we would give for somebody to do that now, marvellous. Loved it.
It's having a bottle today at Old Bear, Port Bear, because it was right on the edge of the box, and he hit it so hard, and if you get it slightly wrong, it's getting into orbit, isn't it?
You're going to embarrass yourself, aren't you? If it takes bottle, skill. You got to remember, Jim Leighton was one of, he was a Man United keeper. Jim Leighton wasn't a mug keeper. And Aberdeen weren't a mug side at that time either. So to take up, the role of, I'm just going to hit this. Everything was meant. He's going for that tap bin, mate, and he takes it up and he's struck it through the end of their wall and past going past a good, respectable goalkeeper. So for me, I'd love to have seen that one myself. That's right up there. Bridgeman's a good shout, mate. I tell you another one, can I just throw this in here? Ali McCoy's overhead kick against Hibs, 2-1, comes off the bench. I always remember him coming off the bench and geeing everybody up, saying, come on. And then he does that wee lovely overhead kick. He's thinking his first touch off him, right?
Aye, was his first touch.
I'd love to have seen that one.
By the way, it might have been his only touch. I was in the Celtic end that day. The one and only time I've ever been in it.
I'd love to have seen that goal, mate, because it seemed to mean a lot to me, man. Obviously coming off the bench and stuff, and then
scored a wonderful goal that day and all. Aye, McCoy's has just come back for his broken leg. Aye, some fabulous goals. Right. Yeah. I went for Laudrup's goal, but I would need to also go for Willie Johnson's first goal in Barcelona, just to please Fox, so he could know what it was like. Some great goals, George. Some great goals.
Aye, brilliant. I'm writing these down, by the way, because I'm going to go onto YouTube and watch some of these goals later on. But another one is that's what I'll start. Another one is the gas. I mean, we forget about goals. It's easy to forget about goals. I mean, the Naismith goal against them, I think he took his goal really well. Was that the 4-2 game or something? But the Jamie Ness goal against them as well. Every goal against them is a good goal, obviously. But the one, I mean, Gaza for the 8 in a row against
Aberdeen.
Was it his third goal or his second goal? The one where he just went on a run. It was the third one, wasn't it?
Third one's the penalty.
See if you watch Gascoigne's goals for us. People can talk about Gascoigne all they want, but see when you watch his desire and his runs for midfield, the hunger that he's got, the energy he must have put into a game must have been unbelievable. If you've got the time, watch it.
Aye, that night I went to a do with me and Lisa a couple of months ago there, and he called him beetroot face Al McLaren. He said, "Do not, under no circumstances, tell anybody to give me the ball. I'm completely at my feet. There's nothing I can do." He said, "Before I get it, the ball's at my feet again, and boom, 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 pass." He said, "I didn't even care what was happening." But I honestly believe that day when I seen that, I think that's the single most best performance I've ever seen with any player that I've ever seen. Even the Rangers players were like, "Whoa, what's just happened there?" He was absolutely fantastic that day. He just ran the full show and been doing 1-0, obviously, and he won us. I think that's probably the best I've ever seen any Rangers player playing. He was outstanding that day.
I wasn't his greatest fan. I still admit he was a great player, but I wasn't his greatest fan. But one of the greatest performances I ever seen was the Lovencrantz final. I thought Barry Ferguson just bossed the show like a guy that was head and shoulders above anything else on the park. One of the greatest performances I've ever seen. Albert then, Andy?
Aye, Lovencrantz. I mean, I had a couple of guys that worked with were Celtic fans, and they absolutely hated Lovencrantz. They absolutely hated him. Scored all the time against him. But that goal, that cross by McCann, that was that final when McCann crossed in, and he, brilliant, absolute brilliant. It still gives me chills with that and the commentators. That's the goal that won it. You're right, that's the goal that won it. But Ferguson, to his credit, had some game that game. He really did. But Lovencrantz, it was a pain in their arse, by the way, and they hated him for it. They absolutely hated him for it.
I don't think Big Sutton could play against him, did he? Sorry, Portbear.
Sorry, mate.
I was going to say I don't think Sutton could ever play against Lovencrantz. He just couldn't play against him, no matter where he was. He was a man that hit him, for sure. Didn't know
the arrogance of him, they tried to play him at the back, mate, and Lovencrantz just ran him out of the park. And only because they absolutely assaulted Caniggia to get him 2 cards.
He didn't know what to do with Caniggia either, did he?
He couldn't get close to Caniggia. It was embarrassing. I mean, that Mayalby, he should have been a red carded in the first 20 minutes that game.
As soon as he touched them, should have been off.
Just to let you know, see that day, Gordon Strachan was in the Rangers dugout bridge. Andy?
Well, he's a funny character, wasn't he, Lovencrantz? He used to do well against them, and he not too bad in Europe, but I can't really remember much else that he did other than them games. But the cup final, I can remember that day right enough. Brilliant. Fergie was unbelievable, but he was all right. He did bits and bats for it, didn't he, Lovencrantz? He's one of them that was in and out.
The thing about Lovencrantz, Andy, was that he kept getting played on the left wing, and it wasn't about a year, 2 years into his Rangers career that he comes out and says, "I'm not really a winger, I'm a centre forward." That's a bit. And then see, we started playing him at centre forward through the middle. I thought he was absolutely brilliant through the middle.
Yeah, he had a good night in Europe. Who was it? Who's that mob called now? Them in the yellow. He scored a cracking goal in Europe there. Aye. Yeah, like I said, he was all right. But what you just said there, I used to say that to Arsenal. Like I said, he's not top. And then, like you said, he's reckoned it wasn't his position. Like, but he did all right for us. Like, you know, here's one for you. Reminds when we won the 9 in a row. Here's a strange one. You would never have thought that Charlie Miller would have put the cross in and Laudrup would have headed it in, would you? No, it's a strange formation, that, wasn't it?
You would never thought that Laudrup would ever headed it. Never mind. Anyway, you watch it, it's quite a brave header. Aye. Do you think about Charlie Miller?
That wasn't bother, man. See Laudrup had missed that. Big Bruno was behind him.
Bruno Alves.
Right, aye. Oh dear. I'm not going to let that do
Bruno Alves, did you? Was he playing then?
I'm not going to let that do, Nimmer.
I mentioned
Go on.
I don't know if anybody can remember against Dortmund, 2-0 game of Champions League. I was talking about earlier on Rod Wallace, and I think it was 22 passes.
Oh, fabulous goal, absolutely fabulous
time. And we just talk about strikes, and you're talking about different techniques. That was it was the play, the way we dragged them over the park. From the started for the right back position, if I remember right. They knocked it out the back, knocked it out midfield, and then just played it up the left. Rod Wallace cuts in, he's right, just slots it by their keeper at the time. That was one of the best goals I've ever seen. I was at that game, so I've seen that one. But that was an absolute amazing goal, one of the best goals I've ever seen. Brooks.
I'm going to disagree with that. That was a fabulous move, fabulous goal, great performance as well.
Yeah, they were giants at the time as well. Yep.
Listen, mate, I mean, we were pretty close. Advocate, a wee bit of luck. Moles hadn't get injured, mate. Don't know wherever it took us. George Logan.
You're honestly right there. I mean, the money we spent and things like that, the run we could have went on, but in a few years later, when Water came back and hadn't he spent a fraction, whenever he had the kind of players, and we ended up going to a final. But the team at Advocate built was second to none. I mean, just even guys who never played all the time, Amato, and I wasn't a big fan of Kanchelskis, but a lot of folk like Kanchelskis. We're talking about strikers last night. Another one done well for us, Billy Dodds and things like that. We had some cracking players too, guys.
Amato wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, mate. He disappeared very quickly. It was as if his visa ran out.
He went back to Italy, didn't he?
Argentina.
Undoubted talent, eh?
Oh, he's a brilliant player. I think Advocate didn't like him. I think I got rid of him. Somebody told me it was about the colour of boots or something. He didn't like him. He wouldn't change his colour of boots or something. I don't know if that's true, but anyway, Advocate didn't like him for whatever reason. But I thought he was a fabulous player. I loved the kick. I actually thought he was one of the most skillful players I've ever seen. He was a brilliant player.
He scored a cracking goal against the Phil, didn't he?
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, he worried them to death, mate. He was too good for them. Because he could take the physical challenge, plus when they got the ball at his feet, his close control was too quick for them.
He was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. He's very, very skillful player. Looked very comfortable on the ball. I love the way he just take the ball, move with the ball, just on one movement. You're like, that's silky, man. That's brilliant. But I don't know why Advocate didn't like him. He just didn't like him. That was the Advocate. I didn't like big George Alves either, didn't you?
No.
Or Amaruzo.
No, he seemed to, well, maybe just the way the character of the man. But he gave us some great, it was a fabulous side. But unravelled quite quickly in front of our eyes, Briggs, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. But I thought Advocate was, in his first season when he came there, it started out pretty badly, but he actually picked up brilliantly. We got hammered out of their ground, then we hammered them back again. And I thought but he did have some.
I think you're getting
favourites.
your seasons. Aye, all right. That wasn't his first season, mate.
Was it?
Well,
No,
it
it was Martin O'Neill's first season. Sorry, it's Martin O'Neill's first season.
Aye, yeah. We did get hammered in his first season, mate, but we never hammered him back again.
Yeah. But but I think he had his favourites, and that wrangled a lot of fans. A lot of fans didn't like it, particularly Big Amoruso and the captaincy thing. It just didn't get done too well. But
he spent a lot of money, Bridge, didn't he? He spent a load of money.
Yes. And brought in some fabulous players.
We were knocking out a right good Monaco side. We had them on toast. We were coasting, and Big Amoruso decided to do a bit of showboating, mate. He wasn't alone to be angry with Amoruso after that particular night. I don't know if you can remember it, Albert.
Aye. I do, I remember it, aye. That was Big Amo for you, but it's funny now, thinking back and remembering it, but it wasn't funny at the time. It really wasn't funny at the time, man.
No, it was
There was a few tellies get their boot put through the telly, you know what I mean? You're sitting going, oh. You're big so call them for everything, you know what I mean? But that was Amoruso, and that's no advocate. Advocate just didn't like things like that. I was listening to, in fact, I was listening to an interview with Alec McLeish the other day there. It was on one of the podcasts, and he was saying about when Advocate phoned him up to take over. He said, I can't, and this is McLeish saying that Advocate said to him, I can't take it anymore. I keep telling them over and over and over and over and over 500 times and they won't listen. So I think we Advocate get fed up with the calibre of player he ended up with, you know what I mean? Going, they're just no listening what I want. But you can build a team, we'll give the wee guy his due. You can build a team.
Oh, well, he's been, one of the longest careers ever in football management, isn't he?
Oh, aye. At a very, very high level as well.
You know, and some teams he's been involved with. You know, but some fabulous players he gave us.
Was he no Dutch international manager as well?
Russian international manager. Everybody's international manager.
Yeah, but I was meaning from a Holland perspective. I think he was Dutch international manager, and it's not everybody gets that. I think he was a superb manager.
3 times.
Yeah. But he was wanted. No matter whenever he was out of work, he was quickly picked up and snatched up and away he went. You know, great stuff for him. I loved it. The time he was out was wonderful.
I think he was Barcelona's basketball manager and all.
Could have been. But the players he brought over and the teams he gave us for a couple of seasons, it was just, we were in Wonderland at times, just Wonderland. Some of these
I'd love to know how much he spent. I'd love to know that, because he did spend a hell of a lot of money. He spent a lot of money on players he didn't even play. That's the thing that got me.
I would imagine he would have spent more than £30 million.
I think you're up at 80, 90 million pounds.
Is that much?
Definitely.
Was it not quoted 100 million, old bear?
100 million now.
Wages and all sorts.
Me and my mate counted it up one night, and we reckoned that he had 60 to 70 million pounds of player he didn't play. He wouldn't play them.
Wow.
So that's incredible, isn't it? That's just incredible.
See, but the truth, by the way, that was the start of your financial problems, that spending spree at that time. Because I said to my mate at the time, see if this wee guy doesn't get this right. I says, we're in deep trouble for 20 years. Deep trouble for 20 years. Wow. And that's the way it transpired, by the way.
And when he couldn't do, he didn't seem to be able to move players on, did he?
No, he never recouped much. He never done as soon as he never balanced the books.
Well, because the other thing I know, he was buying a lot of players, 27, 28, who were all 3-year contracts at the time, they're 30, 31,
Aye. Well, he bought Chelsea's, was it for $5.5 million? He was done at the time. I thought Chelsea's best days were at Manchester United. And then he bought...
Rangers spent £36 million on players while Advocate was there.
36? I thought it was a lot more than that.
So I was saying 30 million. Not far off it.
Then you've got wages on top of that, yeah. So think about it.
Aye, yep.
I wasn't thinking wages, just pure transfer monies.
Mm-hmm. So between 1998 and 2002, that came from Mr. Fox sitting beaver in the background. But he gave us some. What they win? 5 out of the first 6 trophies he entered. The second year we were so unlucky in Europe, Andy. Yeah?
Oh, definitely. See, every time you mention Evercat, it reminds me of my dad, because he's absolutely spitting double him. They look absolutely the same. Some canny. But, he's... He did all right. You see, what I thought the problem there was when we had these Dutch players, when they wanted to play, they played, and then when they didn't want to play, they fouled out. They had their little cliques and all that, didn't they? I remember in McLeish's last season, that Vaterus, he said about half of the Dutch guys. He says if Big Ike move one way, half of them wanted to move the other way from him. You look at the Dutch teams through the years. They should have won countless World Cups in that, but they fell out with each other when they get to the crunch. That was the problem we had with them at times. And then when they wanted to play, like you say, 5 out of the first 6, we were unstoppable, weren't they? It's just a
great
shame.
memories, George Logan.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, we talk about these guys who he brought in, some players, Moles and Van Bronckhorst was probably my favourite, but just after that time, I always remember that Man United got the big centre half of the Dutch team, and we got the left back, Arthur Newman. What a player he was! Arthur Newman, another crack. They got Jaap Stam for 10 million, we got Arthur Newman for 5 million. Some cracking players. We had our lads in. We had a cracking team. I don't know how we never went further in Europe with the players we had. So that was a great team. Just the boys you're talking about the other now, absolutely fantastic.
One of the most consistent guys in the Advocate team for me was Claudio Reyna, Port Vale.
Oh, one of my favourites, mate. I wish he never left. I don't even understand. There's another one that Advocate let go, in my opinion, for no reason.
Mate, trust me, he didn't let him go, and circumstances dictated he went for the £4 million.
Right, fair enough. But undoubted, was it Man City went there? Am I right in saying Man City?
Sunderland, mate.
Claudio Reyna. Was it Sunderland? Was it? I thought he'd have to spell at Man City as well, enough. But undoubted quality player, mate. Great engine. He'd all the game intelligence as well. One of his best ever nights, in my opinion, at Ibrox was against Parma in the Champions League. He got a goal that night, I'm pretty sure. And he showed his actual true class against a Parma side that night when they had like Buffon, Cannavaro, Lillian Thuram, just to name but a few world superstars that Parma had at that time. And we turned them over, and Reyna for me that night it just stands out that night for me. Claudio Reyna, mate, undoubted talent. Just it was just that Ibrox too short, mate, in my opinion. I wish he was there longer.
A big hit here on that one.
He'd play anywhere, mate.
Yeah.
And never. You get 7.5 out of 10 every week for him, Bridgeman.
Yes, indeed, he was a lovely player, no doubt about it, and underrated, to be perfectly honest with you. Very quiet player, but very effective. Did you go into Captain America? Excuse the pun there when I said that. Did you go into Captain American team?
He was at that time, mate.
Okay. He was a very good player.
That tells us how really good Barry Ferguson was as well, Ox. When you talk about the players that came into that team there, the kind of money, 30 million we spent, Dutch internationals, guys that went to semi-finals and quarter-finals of World Cups and things like that, Champions League finalists. And Barry Ferguson was always one of the standouts in that team. I mean, I can't have a lot of folk certain things to say about Barry, but just really goes to show how good a player Barry was, and a cracking team. And by the way, Scottish football was at a high at that point. It wasn't as if we were renewing things like that. It just goes to show how good a midfielder Barry Ferguson was at that time.
I agree with you there. One of the best, actually one of the best midfielders in the UK at that time. One of the best midfielders in the UK.
Do you know if Ferguson would have just added just a wee bit something more to his character, and you couldn't take away his ability, he would be spoke in a lot more higher regards than how he is. I think the way he left the club the second time around soured a lot of people's eyes because he just wouldn't learn.
Yeah, that's the truth.
He's been seen. He's probably feel like my era, Oxford. He's probably seen as one of the, the greats. But as you said, with the way he sort of left the club, and he's just some stupid behaviour and stuff. It probably takes away his legendary status. For his actual. It's his. What's the old word they always use? It's his legacy. he's messed up his own legacy at Rangers. You know, I undoubtedly still a cracking player, but and you know he'll always be a great for me. But just he's not above that great status for me.
Anyway, Bridgeman, we've reached that time of the evening.
Oh, no, again. Unbelievable. We're having some marvellous nights here, by the way. Well done, Oxter. Really, really good to you and Fox and Technical Terry. Well done. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on there, on Rangers Radio, every single one is, please, keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers really, really, really need us. Keep it going.
Can I thank everybody who took the time to join us tonight? Andy, George, Allbear, Portbear, and of course Bridgeman. And thanks to Fox and Terry Old School Blue in the background, putting on all the technical stuff. Thanks to everybody in the lobby. We ask you to stay safe, stay sensible, help save lives. I know it's hard and it's going to get worse as the sunshine comes out, but come on, let's not let ourselves down and let other people down. Think of others before yourself at this hard time for us all. The Rangers are showing the Rangers v Kilmarnock game. It's on YouTube tomorrow for 2011. But we'll be back tomorrow night for a quick show between 9 and 10 talking about all things Rangers. We might just have something a wee bit different for Sunday. Take it away, Old School Blue and Fox.